In a couple days, guys, at the start of the November season in Clash Royale, the Three Musketeers, as you guys know, are getting a rework, and they're going to be so much better. So in today's video, I wanted to show you guys three Musketeer decks that I think are going to be very good when the rework takes effect, so you guys have a good understanding maybe of what you want to use, what you want to upgrade in advance. The first Three Musketeer deck I want to show you guys is this one with the Bandit and the Minion Horde. I feel like this one is really fun, has some really solid pressure, and right out of the gate, this guy just goes in for a Golem first play of the game. Now, this Three Musketeer deck, guys, does have the Elixir Collector, but not all of them will, because as you guys know, the Elixir Collector is getting it's getting a pretty sizable nerf, but I still think despite that, it's going to be very good still inside of Three Musketeers, at least in some of the decks. So in this deck, you have the Bar Barrel as well as the Zap, two spells which are going to combo very nicely with the Three Musketeers. The Zap especially is going to be very good for dealing with swarms and having a reset as well. The Evo Zap is one of the best evolutions in the game in my opinion, and it's especially very strong in Three Musketeers. We can just go ahead and go for a Zap here. This guy's got a crazy deck. He kind of screwed up missing the arrows on the Minion Horde, a very large mistake by this guy. And as of recording this video, I'm actually about to go on the plane, fly to Atlanta, because I'm going to watch the World Finals. So if you guys are going as well, I'll see you there. So while you guys are watching this video, I'm probably in Atlanta at the moment. Figured it would be good to pre-record at least one video before I go, but there's probably not going to be too many videos the next few days, so hopefully you guys understand, but I did want to at least get one out, and then right when I get back, I'll be on the content grind once again. So this guy's going to go Golem in the back here. We should have the Three Musketeers ready to go. Kind of a nice tip, guys, with the Three Musketeers is if you're against a Golem Lightning deck and you go in for an Ice Golem, you can actually block the Lightning. Some of you guys might know that, but it's good to do because the Ice Golem has, of course, more health than the Three Musketeers. He's going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. What we need to do here is go Battle Ram to basically body block. We want to block to protect the Three Musketeers. We go in for a Bar Barrel here. Obviously, in this video, we just have the standard Musketeers and not the ones, well, that were reworked yet, but I mean, you're still going to play them very similarly. The main thing you guys want to make sure you remember is in some scenarios, you actually are going to want to go in for the Three Musketeers right on top of the unit. So let's say a Golem or a Giant's coming in, for example. The really nice thing is, after the rework, you'll be able to just plop the Three Musketeers down right on the unit, and you'll be able to get extra DPS on it. So there's now going to be some scenarios where you play the Three Musketeers higher intentionally to damage a unit, especially a tank, and then now Fireball Zap is unable to kill them as well, of course. So there we go, guys. We are going to be able to get the win here against Slayer. We're going to go ahead and swap to the second Three Musketeer deck that I also think is going to be very good. This one, guys, is going to be crazy with the Evolve Royal Hogs. Since the Evolve Royal Hogs evolution are not out yet, I'm actually just going to play with one evolution. I'm going to go into this as confidently as I can and hope that we can win with one Evo. I think we can do it. It might not be easy, but it certainly helps that the Evo Ghost, of course, is very good. So in my opinion, guys, even though the Ghost evolution is getting a nerf, I still think that it's still going to be a good evolution and well above average and still good in Three Musketeers. And the Royal Hog evolution is going to be perfect in a Three Musketeer type of deck as well. So for both of those reasons, that's why I wanted to use this deck, because I think that it's going to be very solid next month. And a lot of people were thinking that this deck would be making a comeback. So we'll see if that ends up being the case, because this deck used to be pretty solid in the meta many years ago. It was a long time ago. So I have to admit, not a great sign. He's got Valkyrie, and I don't know. Well, Valkyrie, because we do have the Evo Ghost. The Valkyrie is one of the best counters to the Evo Ghost, I would say, but we're going to try to work our way around her. He is going to go in for the Flying Machine. Let's just try to get a defensive Bar Barrel here. I think I do time that well. Yeah, there we go. That is going to be able to defend the Flying Machine. That's such a satisfying interaction doing that, and I just realized it's still got a shot on the tower. You got to be kidding me. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought that it fully countered, but clearly it didn't. But anyway, I guess we just do this here, and I really would like to try to block the fisherman this time around if he does end up. Yeah, nice. We are going to get skeletons down, which means we kind of delay the fisherman pulling, which I would say is very good because we're able to, yeah, get some more value first. And we're going to defend those Evo recruits really nicely. I'm not going to lie, guys. The Evo recruits, after the nerf they ended up getting, are kind of bad. They really did fall off a little bit. They were so much better, but I feel like they're just so much worse now. So he's going to go for the Valkyrie again. And yeah, this match hasn't gone very well so far, but I think it's just going to get better as the match goes on because I think sometimes in single it's hard to do stuff with the Three Musketeers, so you just have to be patient at times. We'll go for the Ice Golem here, and I'll tell you guys what, let's actually just go all in because I don't think he's got... I could be wrong, but I don't think he has like a fireball or something. That's why I decided to do that, because I figured, like, well, if he doesn't have a fireball, we don't really need to split the Royal Hogs, and sure enough, we ended up getting a lot of damage. I just assumed he didn't have a fireball. I didn't know for sure, but he didn't use it so far, so it kind of made sense that he didn't. And those Evo Bats are going to get him a little bit of value, but not too bad. And if he goes in for an Evo Valk on the Musketeers, he's going to lose, because then he won't be able to... He's not going to be able to defend the other lane. We're going to go in here. He's probably going to be able to Evo Valk, or regular Valk, rather, excuse me. I forgot that it's just the regular version because he's got the Evo Bats and the recruits, and that's pretty much going to be GG. I honestly, guys, it's just a prediction, but I genuinely think that even after the Ghost nerf and the ghouls are doing less damage, I still think it's just the Evo's going to be well above average, especially because it's the best evolution in the game right now. I don't know if it's going to be enough. That might surprise you guys. But there you go, guys. We did end up winning that match with only one evolution. And I guess because I did end up doing that, I might as well say this video too. This is the third deck with the Evo Skeleton Army. I think it could pair very well with the Three Musketeers. What I was going to say in this video, guys, is you can definitely reach 15,000 trophies with only one evolution. I even think you could hit 15,000 trophies with 0 evolutions if you have high enough card levels. And that match ended up proving it, I feel like. I mean, it's just one match, but yeah, definitely, guys, like, you should feel confident being able to hit 15,000. You know, maybe if you have two Vivos that aren't the best, or maybe your deck isn't that great, you're still capable of doing it even with just like one good evolution, in my opinion. So the Furnace is coming in here. This is another Elixir Collector deck with the Pump. Out of all of the decks, this is probably the one that might be, you could say, the weakest, because we are using, I mean, I would say Giant Three Musketeers hasn't been meta in a while, but I thought this variant would be kind of interesting to play, because it's got the Skarmy evolution, which I feel like does pair decently well with the Three Musketeers, and especially the Giant, because you're getting a nice tank for the General. And as you guys can see, even though I was just kind of doubting the deck for a bit, we're absolutely demolishing this guy. I guess, guys, this really goes to show, because the Three Musketeers hasn't even been reworked yet, and it looks like we're going to go 3 for 3 this video. So if you take anything from this video, I guess you should be very confident that you should be able to hit 15,000 trophies if you keep practicing and grinding, because I think it's, I don't know, I just genuinely think it's not even that much more challenging than what 9,000 was before. At least that's been kind of my, you know, assessment. So this guy does have the Barbarians here. We are going to get a Zap going, and then I guess that Gob Gang was actually very bad. Very big mistake by me. The Furnace is kind of obnoxious in this matchup, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go for another Elixir Collector here, and then see what he does. Hog coming in, so we'll just go in for the Evo Skarmy, and then I guess we get a Battle Ram going. We kind of want to protect the General. I feel like we might as well. And, ooh, it did end up dying, which kind of sucks. We'll go for the Three Musketeers. I was hoping he was going to stay alive, but that Ice Wizard did clutch up for him, which does suck a little bit. Get, you know, this going here, Zap going, and we are going to be able to defend okay. We still haven't taken his tower, so we do need to be a little, you know, careful, make sure that we do. We'll go in for the regular Battle Ram here. Should be easy for him to defend, but maybe I'm wrong. No, the E-Barbs get down late. We just had such a large Elixir lead because of the Elixir Collector. I feel like in this particular matchup, even after the Elixir Collector gets that small nerf, I still feel like it's not going to make an impact. It's really mostly going to make impacts against decks, I feel like, that have things like the Miner or a Big Spell, but not against mid-ladder menaces. So I still think Elixir Collector will be used, at least in 3 Musketeers. So those are going to be the 3 decks, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a like if you did, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and thanks again until next time, guys.